Hello, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, and welcome to your Starstruck Tarot reading. We're going to pick some cards and we're going to see what's going on for us right now. Happy Pisces season. Here we freaking are. We have the Ace of Pentacles reverse. Interesting. There could be like some sort of new endeavor that involves money, or is just like something that you're really trying to like set a solid foundation in, but it just doesn't really seem like it's like overwhelming for you right now. It's just a little too much for you right now, which is like such a funny way to begin an earth sign reading, because when is it not like that for y'all, right? You're always trying to do that. Oh, interesting. Okay, you need to be careful. Someone's pulling a fast one on you somewhere. Or you could even be pulling a fast one on yourself. Sometimes that happens, right? You're like, couldn't be me. We have the Hierophant here. Interesting. I can't wait to put some clarifiers on that one. I'm gonna put clarifiers on that one before I get too into that one. We do have the Four of Cups reverse here. I think that that's really interesting. There could be an opportunity that has been in front of you for a while. And it's now time that you're finally taking it. Whereas before you were maybe a little stubborn and you were like, okay, that's your, but I'm not going to take it. I don't know why, but I'm just not taking it. And the universe is like, hello, fucking take it. Fucking take it. And you're just like, yeah, I'm okay. But a push, I think, has come to shove. Okay, we have the Hanged Man, the Wheel of Fortune. Interesting. You're really going through it right now. Wheel of Fortune, right? It's just like trust the process. And you're like, I don't want to trust the process. I want something that is very steady and predictable. But the Wheel of Fortune is like, trust the process. Everything comes and goes. And everything just keeps going round and round and round and round and round. Whatever you avoid to deal with now, you're just going to have to deal with eventually. So you might as well deal with it now. You're left hanging with something. You're just like really don't know what to do about something. And we're going to pick some cards about that. And then we have the Five of Wands here. There is some sort of conflict that is going to be either resolved or just you're just not going to have to deal with it. It could just be avoided. So Ace of Pentacles, but it's reverse. Okay, you right now feel like you should be just like such a bad bitch at this point that you are in your life. You want to be this. You're like, I have worked so hard on whatever this endeavor is. I should be living like this. I should be in my bad bitch phase. I should be like, oh, I'm doing so good right now. Everything is so sick. But you're just not. And that is just really frustrating to you, right? You're overwhelmed. You're like, I should be doing this, like laughing and have just like taking care of my one stick while everybody else is taking care of these sticks. But no, I'm the one left with all these sticks. I'm doing all the work. Why am I doing all the work? Oh no, my green screen. Why am I doing all the work? Let's see. Why are you doing all the work? Okay. We have the Nine of Pentacles. I think you're trying to have too much fun and not really like deal with your shit. You're just like, I'll worry about it later. I'll worry about whatever it is later. And then, like, when you do have to worry about it, it's like this. And you're like, why is it like this? And it's because you're not always dealing with shit. You're just like, I want to do this instead. I want to have fun. I want to, like, go on sick vacays and just, like, buy expensive things. And I don't want to think about the hard things. That's how I cure things. I just, like, have fun and do those things. So you're avoiding things. You're avoiding things and you feel like you're not avoiding them because you're always thinking about them. And you feel like because you're thinking about them, that's taking care of the problem. Since it's so like prominent in your mind, you feel like you're doing something towards it, but you're not, right? Like here's you and all your little different sides fighting each other, but it's all you. There's no one else here. It's literally just all your different sides fighting each other. You're just in your head all the fucking time about all the things that you shouldn't avoid, but you're avoiding. So because you're avoiding some things, you're not looking at everything, right? And somebody is taking all the good stuff and they're running. They're like, okay, I'm going to take some of these knives and I'm taking them away. Are you looking? Look at them. They're like, are you looking? 'Cause I'm going away. Look, this is so crazy. It's like, here you are. and you're like, oh, I am doing this thing and it's so amazing. And then this person's like, bitch, you think you're so smart. I'm running away. I'm running away, and I'm looking at you while I'm running away. You see that? I'm looking at you while I'm running away. Do you see? Looking. The eyes are looking. They're like, you think you got it all together? Bitch, you don't. I am going away with this. Y'all going through it. That's all I can say. We have the Ace of Pentacles. Interesting. Huh. It is going to come to your attention. It's not like, okay, yeah, this person's been like pulling a fast one on you. Interesting. That's literally what I was just about to say. So this person's pulling a fast one from you, but it's like they've been doing it for a second, and now it's going to become very like in your face. You're not going to be able to avoid it anymore. Like they've been doing this behind the scenes. And now you're going to be like, oh shit, you're the reason why X, Y, and Z is going bad. Like I didn't realize, like in front of your face, they were doing something, and then behind your back, they were doing something else. And so like, here's the Ace of Coins. It's like, okay, Ace of Coins was reversed before, and you're like, what is this problem? And it's like, okay, somebody's sabotaging shit from behind the scenes. So that's the problem. And now the Ace of Cups is up front, is like, the way it's supposed to be is the way it's supposed to be. And then we have the Fool. It's like, okay, now that I've seen that this person is whack, I'm either going to confront them or get them out of my life. You should probably just get them out of your life. And then things are going to get easier, right? Like this is you maybe crying over spilt milk, but you're like, nope, I'm not doing that anymore. I don't have time for that. Because now that I realize that you are fucking shit up, I have to start anew. I have to start whatever this situation you're in that you wanted to have a steady foundation in, and that hasn't had a steady foundation. This person has been one of the legs of this foundation, and they've been whack. They've been doing some shady shit. So now you're going to realize them, and you're going to be like, okay, I'm taking out that foundation. And instead of crying about it, I'm just going to bad bitch up. I'm not going to think about it. I'm a bad bitch up. And I'm going to get something more steady. Look at these steady pillars, right? I'm going to get something more steady in place of that. And now I know these little signs. I know these little signs. I know what to start looking for. I know what to start looking for, right? Because, like, people do shit, but you learn from the shit that people do, right? You hope so. But this might be, like, so big that you're like, oh, God, you got to get out of here. So I know that things are hard right now, but they're not always going to be, okay? This person's going to come out real soon. And this could just be, like, a relationship, too. This could be, like, somebody you're seeing. And you're like, oh, shit, you've been fucking my life up. It's you. It's you. You got to get out of here. No. No. You got to get out of here. Okay. Seeker of Pentacles. See, you're walking away from whoever the fuck this is. You're like, later. I see now. I'm walking away. And I'm starting anew. I'm on my snail. Here I go. Ding, 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 ding. And snails, they're slow, right? But you're taking a bite of the pentacle, and you're like, you know what? It's going to be slow. It's not all going to happen at once like I want it to. It's going to be slow, but it's going to be without you, and we're going to have a steady foundation, and shit's going to be sick, right? Okay, you're going to take up some sort of new opportunity, or I don't know, could be a relationship. I don't know. This could be like a career reading, could be a love reading. It's really just about the connections that you make in your head. Sure, everybody talks about how broad the tarot is, but really it's all about, and it's broad. They're broad concepts, but it's about the connections that you make in your head. Whatever somebody is saying, the first thing you think about, that's what you need to hold on to. That's what the meat is in the tarot, right? Okay. Interesting. The fire reading had this card in the same place. Yeah, I mean, I think that you cutting somebody out of your life is going to be very beneficial. With the Goof of Swords here, it's like, you're like, I got my knife, I'm cutting you out, and I'm not scared to use it again. And also just like speaking up, whereas before maybe you would be quiet about certain things. Speaking up, that could be a new endeavor for you. That could be the cup that you need to take. Speaking up, right? Let's get another card on there. Ooh, Seeker. Okay. You know what? Let's take them all. We have the Seeker of Swords, but it's reverse. Interesting. You like cut someone out and then you're like, I know I need to start like being more proactive and using my voice and stuff, but it's like really hard for me. You're like, this is something new. This card always reminds me of like when you have dreams and where you're like need to be somewhere, you're getting ready for something and you're like moving really slow. Like, see, this person is even like stuck to a spider web. You're like, oh, I gotta go, but oh, it's so slow. Like, you know you have to do this, but it's so difficult for you to unlearn your old patterns of being avoidant and actually speaking up for yourself and for the betterment of like whatever the situation is, right? And I feel like even when you do speak up for yourself, it's like, okay, this works one of two ways. If you speak up for yourself at night, you're thinking about, oh my gosh, are those people mad at me? Is this person mad at me because I spoke up for myself? Were they lying when they said everything was okay? Oh my gosh. Or if you don't speak up for yourself, it's going to keep you up at night anyway. So it's like, just speak up for yourself and like break this cycle. Start speaking up for yourself. Everything's going to be okay. Promise. Regardless or not, everything's going to keep going if you speak up for yourself or not. Everything's going to keep going with the fucking Wheel of Fortune here, okay? You just have to let go. You just have to let go. It's like you have so much control. And I know you're like, no, I don't, because I'm not speaking up, or I'm not X, Y, and Z. But you do. You do. You are being controlling, because you're controlling what people know and what they don't know. You're controlling the situation here. And it's like you kind of just have to let that go. You have to let things, say your piece and let things go. Let them happen as they're going to freaking happen, okay? We have the Emperor. Awesome. You need to just really take in this new belief. It's like, okay, I'm shedding my skin. I'm trusting the process. I'm trusting that there's something like, not higher than myself, but you know, yeah, like I'm trusting the process, that there is some other plan that's going on, whether I like it or not. And I have no control over that. I just need to kind of, oh my God. I just need to kind of, so this is so funny. We have the Eight of Pentacles here. And this card is all about like hard work, doing the same thing over again. And like what these two cards remind me of on top of the Page of Pentacles is this card is like, this is the Eight, right? The Eight just keeps going and going and going and going. So that's all this is, right? The Eight. You're like, yeah, I'm doing the same things over and over and over and over again. But it's like, break the cycle. Break the cycle. Do you see breaking out? Breaking the cycle. Like, no, this time the cycle is going to be different. Okay, this time the cycle is going to be different. We have the Hanged Man. You're like confused about something. You need clarity on something. You're really just, you don't know what to do when it comes to something. We have the Three of Cups reverse. Interesting. Maybe you are a little too dependent on what other people think you should do. And this is kind of a situation where you kind of need to fend for yourself. And we have the Moon reverse. Something's going to come into the light. Something that you were really confused about before is going to come into the light with the Moon reversed here. Right? And yeah, usually you're like, oh, let me ask this person about what I should do. But it's like, no, this really is a time where you need to take things into your own hands. You need to Emperor fucking Hierophant energy, like be fucking boss bitch, boss daddy, and like figure things out for yourself. What do you really want? You need to really think about that. We have the Five of Wands here, reverse. There could be a conflict that is being either avoided or resolved. We have Ace, and we have the Ace of Swords, and we have Judgment. Okay, so this is awesome. This is really an awesome read for you. I mean, I know things are like a little difficult right now, but they're going to pan out. Promise. They are literally panning out. So yeah, this is like, okay, this could be an argument. This could be a big fight, but it's not. It's not. And it's probably because you're going to be using your voice. You're going to be like, okay, this is something that I need to start doing. I need to I know what I want. I'm seeing what I want. I'm seeing what needs to be done. and I'm growing, right? Like the butterflies, the metamorphosis. Like before it was a worm, I was stuck in the cocoon. Everything was messy. I didn't know what to do. I thought I should reach out to other people, but I really just like, now I see what needs to be said. I see what needs to be done. I see what needs to be cut out. And this argument is, it just doesn't even happen. But you keep thinking that when you talk about whatever this argument is, that you've already planned out what the result's going to be. You're like, I'm going to start talking about what I need, and then everything's going to go to shit. They're going to attack me. Everybody's just going to attack me. But that's not going to happen at all. This is something that's been a long time coming. This is a pattern that you've needed to break for a really long time with the judgment here. This is something that all is going to even out. It's going to even out. And when you use your voice, you're not even going to believe how easy it was. Everyone's going to understand. There's not even going to be any conflict. But in your head, you just got so stuck. In your head, like, it's going to end up like this. It's going to end up like this. It's going to end up like this. Everybody's going to hate me. And it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. Wow. That is really such an amazing reading. Like, I don't even want to put anything else on that. I'm going to put a door, though. I'm going to put a door. Remember to watch your sun, moon, and rising signs. These are by element. I do have a Pisces playlist down below. And then I have another Pisces playlist that's 8 hours. So, like, if you ever don't know what to listen to one day, I got you for 8 hours. The Odyssey. Take in the beauty of country lands. Botany. Explore the world like a gypsy traveler's odyssey. Okay. That card's kind of interesting. Okay, but let me show you your door. Okay, this is kind of cheesy door, honestly. Take in the beauty of country lands and botany. Explore the wonder like a traveler's odyssey. Let's not say the G word. Yeah. I think that card is just kind of like more about like being in the present and like taking in like nature and shit like that, taking in things for what they are instead of just being stuck in your head and being like, oh my god, my life, like there's more to life than this. And then sometimes it takes people being in like such a crazy life experience to where they get out of their heads, but it's just kind of time that you need to get out of your freaking head. Okay. So there are 4 planets in Aries right now. Right now is a great time to act. The rest of February and all of March, there are no planets retrograde. So the skies are clear for you to do whatever you want. Okay. I love you so much, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you.